What's happening, people? Welcome back to Ches 99. Unfortunately, it's negative circumstances because Chelsea lost to Leeds 3-1. We got packed in, people blaming Tosin, people playing Enzo, people playing the manager. It's all up in the air right now. Sorry for not being available last few days. We've been very, very busy-ish. So hopefully we can come back now, something in my hair, moving loose. We can fix that up. Hopefully you lot, as rivals or as Chelsea fans, can give me some optimism and some talking points because I don't know what the hell was going on with this football club. Because 1 minute we look decent, the next minute, we look terrible. Do you know what I mean? It's a mad thing right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's peak. Do you get it? Tosin getting cooked by Maresca. Nah, he deserves it though. He deserves it. I'm trying to get 100+ people in here because before, the numbers were high. And you lot were doing your thing. I haven't streamed for a few days and there's bad time to stream probably, but there's no rules. Got Jay in the background, people joining. BLCP, man. Man said got me stressed. Nah, man. Chelsea's doing the most. Side eye. Be up Cole Palmer yourself as well. Be up CP in the chat. Smash those likes, people, man. I want to get these subs up as well. Subs are going up despite the fact I haven't been streaming. But yeah, man. That's not happening, bro. It's not happening. Don't worry about it. But yeah, do me a favor. I have to update this ticker because I think we're a bit more than this now. I think we're 39 away. I think we're 37 away, actually, from this sub count. So we moved that. So we've actually gone up by 10 subs. But people, do me a big favor. We're 37 away from 2.3K. Smash those likes, smash those subs. And that way we can put the movement out more. Do you get me? Maybe get me in higher powers one day. You never know. Work for Chelsea, they'll be sick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So you lot, make sure you do that for me. And I'll be lit. But I want to get everyone's thoughts, how everyone's feeling right now, man. Because obviously it's very iffy situation. I want to get people's opinions on what's going on, to be fair. But yeah, man. Everybody's seen this show. If they have a YouTube account, you will be able to see it down below in the description. So if you like what they're saying and interested in what they're saying, subscribe to them. And don't forget to subscribe to me because 50% of you, 50% of you are not subscribed. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're supporting what's going on, and make sure you're showing love to everybody you see, including me. What's this? It says Tech Pies from pre-talkers, we're going after a midfielder. What, to replace Lavia? I mean, what level is he gonna be? That's the question, bro. Be up no one, be up chairs, be it yourself, bro. I'm back. I haven't gone on no one's streams. I've probably been asked like 7 times to go on a stream. In the last 3 days, yeah, I've been asked about 7 times to go on all these channels, all the main channels you can think of. And it's the first time I spoke about the game. It is where it is, isn't it? Be at Stretford Post, showing love all the time as well. I saw you last time as well. Be it yourself, bro. Yeah, I'll make Stretford, I'll make you a mod. But let me just get more people in here and stuff. But anyway, let's bring Jane involved. Everyone, this is probably the Bournemouth Chelsea preview / Leeds review / Chelsea breakdown. We'll try and go over an hour. Be up Jay who goes to the games. You probably didn't go to Leeds away.
I didn't go to Leeds away.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Truth be told, that night I was out anyway, so I didn't watch the full 90. I watched most of it, but yeah, I didn't watch the full 90. But the first opportunity this team has to like prove that we can get out of like this December curse, and
we spoke about it last week. We're like December's the worst month for us in particular. Then the first week in the first game. Oh.
But listen, I'm not gonna lose it over one game because if we beat Bournemouth tomorrow, it'll be like okay, cool. But then we have to start winning the other games as well. But yeah, just Maresca has some blame. The players have some blame. One player in particular, which I'm sure we're going to talk about. But yeah, fair play to Maresca for coming out and admitting to his mistake. I'm not sure if you saw that.
Yeah, he did come out, but to be fair, Jimmy even said it in our chat. He said that like it's easy to come out and say in hindsight, innit? Like it's easy to say after. It's easy to say, Jay, sorry, Jay, I made a mistake. Like
but
anybody can do that.
For me, Tosin can't start any Prem games. He should only be starting like the cup games. Like Cardiff should be his next start. If that. Yeah. For me, like he's done nothing this season to warrant a start. And you got Josh on the bench, who's been good when he's been called upon. And obviously we've established a centre back pairing of Fofana and Chalobah, but that is easily our best centre back pairing at the moment.
Yeah.
So obviously with all by all means rest Fofana because of his injury record. But it should have been Josh in there, or it should have been Chalobah centre back and then Josh at right back. Or start one of the right backs. I don't have an issue with neither of the right backs starting, to be fair, because I understand you want to rest them both. But either way, Tosin just shouldn't have started that game. But look, it is what it is. And if we get the 3 points tomorrow,
this is what I'm gonna say, yeah, because I was listening to Lewis's team before I went live.
Yeah.
Like if we win tomorrow, I will see the last game as a blip because this season, yeah, we haven't really had a lot of games like the Leeds game where we get bopped. Like we don't really lose like that. When we lose, usually red cards. This is the first time we got bopped.
I say, yeah. I mean, Sunderland we didn't get bopped, but it wasn't a great performance.
Yeah, Sunderland we lost. It was different to this, bro. It was different.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
We're literally going for the winner, and these two idiots at the back, Tweedledum and Tweedledee, decide not to defend, bro.
Yeah.
Like
for what it's
that was that was like the last kick of the game. This is the last shot of the game. It's peak.
Yeah. And it's mad we're not even blaming Sanchez at all. That's how far he's come.
No, like, Sanchez is calm, bro.
You don't even look at the game and go Sanchez.
Maybe the third goal, maybe. Like, if anything, maybe
I don't blame him for any of the goals. I'll be honest, because again, the third goal, he doesn't get put in that situation if it wasn't.
Like the first goal is an open header. Literally, the guys are marked because Delap and Chalobah. Shot horror, Chalobah again, mistake. Second goal, Enzo, bad touch, finish. You can't really save that. That was a good finish. Right before halftime, we literally can see the goals at the worst time.
Yeah,
you'd never want to concede before halftime, and when you're trying to get momentum, and we conceded both.
The thing is, I actually thought, because as I say, I was out. I actually thought, so when the second half started, I got a notification say, "Oh, Pedro Neto scored." I'm like, okay, yeah, this is where we come back. So I thought we've gotten better at comebacks, and then we concede that third goal. I'm like, yeah, long day. We ain't coming back from that. Yeah. No, listen, I've done a video on what Maresca needs to do. Like, he's had his rotation game. It didn't work out. Now, like, for me, no excuse for Cole Palmer not to start now. He's had enough bedding in time now. And he came on against Leeds. Who else? Like, Fofana's had a week off. He should be okay. Like, we play a strong team right now. You just have to play a strong team. We need these 3 points.
Nah, I think he was going to play a strong team. He wasn't going to play a strong team the other day. But now they've rested. He'll definitely play Fofana, James.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer should get. I don't know if he'll start, but he'll get more minutes against Bournemouth. I expect us to be Bournemouth. They're in bad form.
So good. Yeah.
If you want to talk about lineup, wait a little bit longer to line up.
No, I'm just going to say, not even about lineup. What's your thoughts on this? I have a thing, right, with some games. I understand not every single game, but start the game with a strong lineup, get the job done, and then if you have to bring players off, you do. What's your thoughts on that?
Listen. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you play every 3 days. Like, I'm not gonna be annoyed at him for changing the team. If the team was good enough to change, we wouldn't complain. If we had Arsenal centre backs, no one would really care. Obviously, ironically, Maresca's out for 8 weeks.
He's out for 8 weeks. They've got one centre back fit at the moment.
They've got one, so they need to drop points because they can't keep winning like this.
I think Villa will drop points. Villa will drop points. I think they will.
They have to drop points somewhere. They can't keep winning with no centre back. That means they'll win the league before like February, bro.
No, I don't know what they get.
Anyway, forget about them. That's what they do, innit? For us, to answer your question, no. If we had a good centre back options, we wouldn't care. The problem is the options we have. Was Maresca going to play Fofana every single game? No, he's not. That's stupid. Is he going to play James every game? No, he's not. It's stupid. He had to change it up. You know what I'm saying? He had to change it up. So I'm not going to look at him and go, oh, why did you change it up? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. So for me, I'm not annoyed about that. I'm more annoyed about the personnel he put out there. For me, it could have been better. I like Cole Palmer saying he could have used Josh. He could have used a better midfield, maybe. You get me?
I gotta say, this guy in the chat saying about focus on your own club, you're literally watching a Chelsea stream, mate.
Not too as my guy, to be fair.
Oh, is it?
No, but still, he's doing the most. Call him out, Jay. He's doing a lot.
You're literally sitting there watching a Chelsea stream. How about focus? Watch one of the Arsenal stream now. Allow.
Josh should start instead of Tosin. Yeah, 100%. The manager comments. I want to go through the manager's comments in a minute, bro. We get more people in here and get the Mandem in, the other panelists. We'll talk about Maresca's comments, see what everyone thinks. I know Rob, if he joins, will say
it's all on Maresca. It's all on
Maresca.
He's
on Maresca.
I've seen his tweets.
Rob is really back in the squad. He doesn't blame anything on the squad. He thinks it's all Maresca. I don't know about that.
He doesn't think Tosin's not good enough.
No, but what he would say is change the system for him. Do you get me? Like that's what he would say in it. But that's his opinion. Like, cool. But I'm more gonna go off the train of thought of for me personally, watching a bit of the game, because I didn't watch all the game, but watched a bit of it. I just think we weren't on it. Do you get me?
Oh, we weren't.
I just think we weren't on it, and it's just not hitting it. Like, we can't keep doing that. We can't just not turn up, Jay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
First game, you might need to prove something, and we're getting bodied by Leeds. And of course, Jay, Charity FC, they changed their system for that one game. What are Bournemouth going to do tomorrow? They'll probably change it up. They'll probably put Semenyo up front and then cause us issues. I
do think there are. I do think that some of the players they will be tired. I'll give them that. Not that that's an excuse, but that probably is a factor as to why we just didn't come out, because they have been playing loads recently. But now Bournemouth, 3 points has to be. I don't care how we do it. If it's a 1-0 win, I don't care. Just get the 3 points.
Now, Ollie, this is cap, by the way. This is cap. The draw was not a good result for anybody. The draw was just to shut you man up to say you were going to smash us.
Yeah, exactly. We should have won that game.
We should have won the game. I wasn't. Yeah. All he knows is though, he's being cheeky. I never came out of the game like, yes, we drew. I was more like, we had 10 men. We got a point.
No, my thing was we dodged a bullet in it, because
if we lost that game, I'd be so vexed.
We should have lost that game. We all thought we'd lose that game, but
exactly. So So not me personally, but the fans celebrating Olu is because they were more happy about the fact that we didn't lose. It's funny, Liverpool fans want Slot out, Ches. Yeah, you know what? That is very interesting. Ches, I hope Liverpool, Chesney, hope Liverpool, Villa, humble Arsenal tomorrow. Is it tomorrow's game, yeah?
Yeah, it's tomorrow. We play at 3 o'clock, because I think they're the later kickoff.
Leeds, Bournemouth, focus. So this guy, bake man. But let me go through these comments. Apparently from Pies, Jay. Apparently we're looking at him midfielder, but let me check though.
Yeah, it's this guy. Apparently Arsenal looking at him as well. He's from Lille.
Ayub Borend. Oh, some North African guy. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Been into several, including Chelsea, Arsenal pushing hard. Lille wants to extend his contract term. Oh, raw. 44 million is a lot.
Yeah, knowing Chelsea, they'll probably buy it though. And then
no, that's next summer though.
Yeah.
They want 44 next summer.
Yeah, I think people think. Yeah, when people think in midfielder, they think, because we've heard Maresca and what he said about Lavia, and I think the fans are just had enough of Lavia now.
Yeah, people are saying we need to talk about Lavia. It's facts. Lavia can't be king. He can't keep getting into
it's killing us. Because we register a midfielder like that because we think we've got a good squad, then he keeps getting injured. And now with all these other midfield injuries and Caicedo being suspended, it's coming back to bite us, because we're going to have to play Santos and Enzo again tomorrow. Who else we got? Unless we play James in midfield again.
No, he'll play Gusto. He played Gusto in midfield.
Maybe, yeah.
No, you can just play James in midfield. You can do this. You can run the same thing. You can do James. This is the thing, because James is playing so good in midfield. You can put James or Gusto in midfield. Yeah. Have Cole Palmer. You can have bare midfielders. We got options. Luckily, our players are versatile. But yeah, that guy. I think what clubs are doing is they know if they extend his contract to be 44 million in the summer. So what they're trying to do, Jay, is trying to get him early for a lot cheaper.
Yeah, true.
His market value probably is about how much you could pay for him. It's about probably 25 million.
I'm not going to make out I know much about him. I haven't watched him, but
no, I don't know him. But I'm just going off what. Yeah. I'm just going off what I know.
Yeah.
Nah, why is this guy messaging me, bro?
United wants to buy Gallagher.
We've been knowing that. Bro. That's
what they need. That's not what they need, though. They need someone who can. They need a bit of quality.
They don't need that. I can tell you for a fact.
They need quality on the ball. They don't need just runners. They need actual quality.
They need a lot more than that. But let's focus on Chelsea for a second, yeah. like Cole Palmer. Conor Gallagher's an interesting signing, but for Chelsea, yeah, man, because obviously the Leeds things died down a little bit now, so everyone's a bit more chill.
Yeah. But again, I'm willing to move past Leeds if we get the 3 points tomorrow and we get like I don't know who's on it. Is it Everton at home? Yeah. If we beat Bournemouth and Everton, I'm willing to just move past the Leeds game personally. Could have just
No,
been
we
like,
have to, man.
yeah.
It's not if we have to, because you can't lose that way to Leeds.
That's the thing, you don't know with the team. Like they've already got us thinking, oh, we're in this December period again, we're gonna drop even more points. Like literally the first game in December, we lose 3-1 to Leeds.
Now, if we beat Bournemouth and Everton, I'll literally forget about the Leeds game.
Yeah, same, me too. That's the thing.
I'll be like,
most Chelsea fans will forget about it.
No one was on it. Like the passes were off, the defensive was off, offensively it was mid. No one's connect. That journey to Leeds must have taken it out of them, because what the hell was that performance?
Yeah, I don't know.
From what I saw, bad touches, bad press, bad mentality, rainy day. It was a long day, innit?
Yeah, I'm so glad. I got offered a ticket as well, but I was like, no, I ain't got the money to travel up to Leeds for one, and it's like 2. I'm just not even sure. It's just long. Yeah.
Like, that's just dead, isn't it? That's just dead game, bro. Like, for example, if we do the same thing against Bournemouth, forget the league, I'll be very annoyed.
Yeah.
The Leeds game, I was like, it's jarring, but it's like, it's what it is, isn't it?
But I like to think Maresca started learning from his mistakes, so I think he'll look at the Leeds game and go, you know what, there was no need for me to change not necessarily change the system, but do the 3 centre back thing. Like we've got Reece James has had his rest, Gusto's had his rest, start one of them, and then just go from there. I don't think they're playing.
I do hear that though, so
yeah.
I do hear you. Let's hope João Pedro bangs tomorrow. Yeah, facts, because bro,
he needs to start scoring. He needs to start scoring. Like
he was needy the other day. Man couldn't make a.
But you know what? I'll be honest. I'm uncomfortable because he's been needy for a while, but he's been getting let off with the odd goal. That's the thing.
No, but that's the thing. If you're an attacking player or a 10, we need more than just goals. But goals can definitely mask the performances.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because like, if you're putting up G, you're probably helping the team. So.
Yeah, I mean Tottenham he played well. Really should have had a hat trick, but yeah, he got us a winning goal at the end of the day, and he played well. But the games like there was Wolves, for instance, I don't think he was great, but he got that goal, which is most of Esteval's work. But other than that, and the thing is, we don't know, because we initially it was like, oh, he can't play as a number 9, he needs to play in a 10, and now it's like, oh, he's better in a number 9 once Cole Palmer's back. So it's like we don't actually know. He's another one of these. He's another João Felix. He's another like Nkunku. You're like where we don't know what his actual position is.
Nah, I know what his position is. He's best in the 10. He's just performing crap, bro.
Yeah,
we know his position. The guy's just been performing rubbish. That's the problem. He's just been performing very, very, very badly. So it is what it is on that front, isn't it? But yeah, man, just a bad day in Leeds.
It was a bad day. Luckily, I was out drinking my sorrows away, so it was calm. Like
it's long, innit? And obviously, we'll talk on Tosin a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like, obviously, here's the thing, yeah. Tosin's to blame in terms of like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Tosin's to blame like 60%. That doesn't mean it's all his fault, because at the end of the day, we spoke about midfield, the attack, etc. Yeah, but bro, you don't like the way he defends. Yeah, do you see the third goal that was disallowed at first?
No, I didn't. To be fair,
there was a goal that they had that was disallowed, and it was some comical defending, and then literally probably 5 minutes after that, you see the third goal go in. Bro, the guy's 6'4", and he's just
6'5".
He's not strong. But I think he might even be taller than that. He might have been looked taller. I think he is 6'5". Yeah. He's not even strong. He's not good aerially. Doesn't read the game very well, and he just gives the ball away. The thing he's supposed to be good at, which is with his feet, he gives the ball away. Brother.
The thing is about Tosin, right? I actually thought he was our best centre back last season. People might not agree with that, but I thought he was decent last season. I thought he was good last season. This season, he's had like a fall from like, I don't even know if grace is the right word. He doesn't like. He's literally. I think he's the tallest. Barring Robert Sanchez, he's the tallest player on the pitch, and he's the weakest aerially. I see Cucurella with more headers than him. That's how peak it is.
Bro. Tosin is calamity. No. Honestly, it's just embarrassing to watch. That Chelsea have a player like that. It's just crazy, man.
But like now Maresca,
just trust me, he could have cleared the ball. If he really wanted to, like I literally watched it happen. So Jay, I had my food, I was eating it, and I was like, cool. They're gonna pass it around, and then cool. I was like, don't pass back to Sanchez there. Even I knew that before it happened. I was like, oh, mistake's gonna happen. And I was hoping Sanchez would save it. Then went underneath his body. I was like, yeah, long day.
Yeah,
And man, it's just so dumb. Like, just do better, innit?
Maresca's had enough game. It's been too many circumstances where or scenarios where Tosin, like there's not yesterday, there was Wednesday, there's Sunderland, there's even Wolves in the Carabao Cup. You've seen Tosin this season. He's not had a good game, other than maybe Burnley, but you can't start any more Prem games at least until the end of the season. Start him in the cup games, the lower end cup games. Start him in like the FA Cup games to start off with, unless we get obviously like an unlucky draw to start off with. Like you can't start any Prem games.
I'll still play him in the cup games, but this Prem level, champs level, like he's basically a useless squad player because the whole point is to buy the guy to use him to rest the other guys, and you can't even rest the other guys because this guy wants to give the ball away. Is it a coincidence, everybody? Yeah, that when Tosin plays, Chelsea don't usually win. Come on, man. I'm not even moving, man. We had like 4 clean sheets out of like 5 games, bro.
No, it's just it's
we had clean sheets in like 4 games of an Arsenal game.
I think we
barely had any chances against Arsenal.
More goals in that game than we have.
My guy in the chat chatting, yeah, a lot of rubbish. Arsenal was our last Premier League game, innit? That's why I'm mentioning Arsenal. Where he goes, why are you mentioning Arsenal? That's why I'm mentioning them. But, bro, we tell you something. The guy is just like Don says, he's just at the crime scene. He's at the crime scene every single time. Why? It's jarring. And no one's saying, like me and Jay said earlier, it's not his fault only. It's not his fault Enzo was a scrub. It's not his fault the lap needs to play for Ipswich again. No offense. It's not his fault that Gittins barely got the ball. It's not his fault Cole Palmer had to close his eyes from 5 yards out to sitter.
I'll wait before I make a judgment on the lap. I'll wait before
like he did against Brentford. Palmer was 2 sitters against Brentford, and now this game where we could have probably won that one and probably drew this one, but it is what it is. Yeah. And both times we conceded late. Okay. But bro, Tosin, I reckon you bring in a centre back to replace him, probably win that game, probably draw the game, probably come back. He's ruined the game. Destroyed the game.
Is my mic chilling?
Yeah, mic's good.
Okay, I was gonna say.
By the way, just quickly, can you guys hear all like the wind and stuff in the background? I don't know if it's been.
Jay, we can all good pin drop. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good, bro. I was gonna say if you actually deep it, didn't we have this conversation? Like we said transparently, mathematically, when you're 6 points behind first place, you're in the race, right? And then didn't we just literally talk about in December, Chelsea?
Yeah, no, that's what we said. That's what I said. The first opportunity this team has to show that we've gotten past
in December.
The first game in December, 3-1 loss to Leeds. That's what I'm saying.
I was talking to Ches after the game, and he was saying it. He's like, "It's our worst loss this season," and I was like, "Nah, like the United loss." Brad, I start thinking about it. He was right. Like we got bopped. Like not even calmly. Like first half we got bopped for sure. Second half, okay, we put more pressure on them, but we were really flat in attack from the wing and from the midfield. By the way, on all levels of attack, we were flat. And when Cole Palmer came in, clearly, when you haven't played in 75 appearances or some crazy stat like that, you're going to be a little rusty. I'm not saying it's excusable for missing a sitter, but if I haven't kicked ball properly in, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, I'm probably going to be a little rusty. That's the reality. So it was just a horror show from us, like an actual horror show. And the thing is, it's like Ches says, like, and I don't think anyone's being negative about the that Chelsea fan, she went online to Sky Sport and she said, "Yo, I'm worried about Burnley more than Arsenal." That's a fact. I worry about Leeds. I worry about the West Hams, the Evertons, and no disrespect to Everton. I'm just saying, like, you are the type of teams that will beat Chelsea. We are the type of teams that will give you 3 points. Dominic Calvert-Lewin had a technical goal. I know it's supposed to be an own goal. DCL is getting a goal in big old 2026 because we're at the last month of 2025. Let me be very clear to you. That's fucking scary, man. It's spooky, man. So it's like, does this change our targets necessarily? No. We'll probably still go far in a cup competition, possibly win one. And in the Prem, we're still going to be in the top 4. But my issue is, within 1 week, it's like they're already showing you that we're not in this race, bro. Like, respectfully, like, that makes every game for the next 2 games a must win. If we even draw one of those games, all talk should be put to bed. That's all.
That's the thing. That's the thing I was saying before you came on. Like, I'm willing, if we beat Bournemouth and we beat Everton, then I don't know who we got next. I'm willing to forget. I think most Chelsea fans will forget about this result. But now it's at the point where now there's pressure because it's like we have to now. So all of a sudden you put unnecessary pressure on the squad on ourselves.
No, but if we're in the title race, we had to anyway. Now it's like we have to. Have to. Now it's like double.
Yeah, so I don't think that's that.
On what Dev said, yeah, like 100% Dev. Definitely the worst loss. The game that actually annoyed me as much was when I was in Greece. Is the Brentford game that really rattled me? The Brentford game.
That did.
I think we were all rattled by that one a lot because we came back. We were on. I think we were on bad form then, and we needed just to get
on great form.
Yeah, like we needed to get the win to like. I think we had 1 win before that. So we're trying to build momentum. So and then to get the draw, it was like, yeah, we're not a serious team. And then to see what we saw yesterday, those 2 results alone, very similar. Yeah, well, that's not winning the league standard, is it? If you're 2-1 up against Brentford with 2 minutes to go, you win the game. If you're 2-2 against Leeds for whatever reason, and you miss a sitter, you don't give the ball away and see the goal. You just don't. It's just stupid. You know what I'm saying, chat? So for me, they're inexcusable, bro. No excuses whatsoever. Let the coach do something different in the striking role because it's becoming so boring in that department. Now, facts, it definitely is, bro. It's getting very, very predictable. Drop the lap play, Mark. You've got a similar train of thought as my guy before.
It might be start Goo time, and I'm not even trying to be that guy. Like, at a certain point in time, I need some pressure to be put on some people. Like, either revert back to type where you're putting Pedro in the false 9, and if Pedro has another, like, ghosting type of performance, then I'm okay with Pedro holding bench, and then you put, because people still want to try to lap, right? You put Delap back in the 9, you put Palmer in the 10, and then try the wingers out with Palmer in the 10. Like, we have options. It's not like we don't have options to try.
I mean,
you can also have Palmer out in the right. Like, you get what I'm saying? You can also have Pedro in the 10. Like, we have options. So for me, it's like, Delap has been... Did you guys have a Delap conversation already?
No, we had a Pedro conversation, but not.
I was going to talk on it when Andrew gets here and stuff to go through the team tomorrow.
I'll hold that for a second. But
it's relevant to our topic on the team we're going to play tomorrow because the game's tomorrow.
This
time tomorrow.
We need to talk.
No, it's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock kickoff. Well, yeah, this
time tomorrow the game will be done. That's my point, isn't it?
Yeah, I hear it. I'll wait for Andrew. But my point is, when we talk about it, we need to talk about it because it's.
I mean,
it's absolutely shit.
It depends what type. How do you think Bournemouth are going to play? Do you think they'll come at us?
I think their midfield is going to be better than Leeds. And now, since we're not having Caicedo, and for some reason we're deploying Enzo, Enzo should not be. You can't have Enzo deep lying playmaking, and Santos was playing the way Santos was playing.
But then
we're going to get cooked.
The issue is, right? Who else do we play in the pivot if we didn't have Enzo?
Brother, I hear you. That's my issue right now.
Yeah,
it's not even time. It's not even time to be trying. Like, this wouldn't be the game against Bournemouth to go, okay, I'm gonna completely take Enzo out and try to shift the midfield and how we're building it. Like, this is not the time to be reinventing the system. The system still works. Our issue is the depth cannot perform the system to the level it needs to be performed. That's the reality. So. Brother, I don't have a solution right now. I'm gonna look at the lineup because I need to Bournemouth are nice, man. Like you may not recognize all their players at first glance, but when you actually like look at their lineup, look at their bench, like they have a decent squad.
I think
It's,
if
it's,
Reece
it's not
James is going to
complete as.
start, it has to be in the middle because we're going to need.
No, Reese
I
will be
don't.
in the middle and put Gusto at right back. I don't think
Yeah, I
that's
think it has to be
debatable.
that. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like this is not time to change the system. It's
Nah,
gonna have to be.
Reece in
It's
the
gonna
middle
have
will
to
make a
be
big difference, though.
Because it'll help out Santos.
because he tried it. He tried to give everybody a rest. He tried to go to the depth instead
That's
of
what I'm
doing the
saying.
whole
Like,
Gusto
Jay,
thing.
But
And
I
he
think
got
I don't
cooked.
have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. That's the thing.
No, but JJ, you asked me a fair question, and Dev wasn't here. You said, should he rotate? And I said, yes, you have to rotate. We've got Champions League on Tuesday, League on Saturday, a game after that on the weekend. Like, bro, it's peak. What's he gonna do? Play the same guys every week for 5 weeks?
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's just squad depth is just me. The squad depth is good in some areas. In other areas, is Ross mainly.
That's the thing I'm trying to say. That center back, the disparity, the drop off, and honestly, there's a little bit of drop off in our wing backs and fullbacks too. Like if we're being honest with ourselves, so it's like that. Just put it this way: even the goalkeeper, defensively, the second team for the defense is levels down. I mean levels.
Yeah, Sanchez
So-
Jorgensen in it.
That's what I'm saying. Every position in the back line, and that's why I was like, I'm still gonna bang on about this. There's no way we have the second best squad.
He's
in
not
England.
back.
There's
For
no
at
way.
least.
There's no way.
He's gonna miss like five.
Isuga, and everybody has to stop doing this thing. When you know, like for example, when Palmer was injured and people were like, he's gonna play against Arsenal. No, he most likely isn't. He most likely isn't. Do you know why he's not gonna play against Arsenal? Because he's not fit yet. Same thing with Isugo. If let's say Maresca gets on the presser and he says, all right, Isugo's back in the squad. That means he's not playing till 2 games later. Why would he just throw him back in on low fitness? Like, come on, guys. And Maresca has proven to not put players back on injury immediately into the game.
Not playing for a minute. He's not going to play for at least.
Come on,
at
man.
least probably like.
Remember when Fofana came back from injury and we needed him? He still didn't play him for 3 fucking games straight in all comps, and then he put him in the next Prem game.
These play people 100 near enough 100% fit. They don't risk it.
Yeah, and I respect.
Palmer, and he got injured for longer.
Because I think under Poch, we used to have a thing to like rush a player back, and I think that's how they ended up getting injured quite a bit. That's how we had so many injuries under Poch. I think now this new medical thing, they're a lot more cautious, which I respect, to be fair. But I think with Cole Palmer, I think he has to start tomorrow. So I think.
Listen, we'll go in the game in a minute. I think Andrew's joining in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, boys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Fofana back or not, I have a bad feeling about tomorrow, more so than Leeds. I could just see a near post Semenyo dagger early.
Has Semenyo been doing his thing recently? I don't know. But then again, that usually goes against us. When a player's out of form, they'll usually come and bag a hat-trick or something.
Yeah,
like
facts. It's players who are out of form. Like man said, Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored a goal. That is so embarrassing.
Players you never heard of. Like what happened? Remember under Poch, that Everton game. Who's that guy that scored Sims? I've never heard of him since. Never seen him.
Oh my days!
Johnny Sims. I gotta look his first name. I know exactly
my!
That's what I'm saying. Like, all these, you've nenever heard of these players. They come
Jay,
up.
that woke me up here. The worst one was
Hey man,
Southampton. Remember the Southampton game? And they scored that long range
or under Potter.
Yeah, I think it was Potter or Poch, and a long range effort at home against Southampton.
No, that's Poch. The Southampton game, I think, is Poch.
Yeah,
no, it was a free kick, wasn't it? Under Potter. No, under Potter. No.
Yeah, Ward-Prowse. It was Ward-Prowse. It was Ward-Prowse.
That was the last free kick he scored. That was the last free kick he scored. I promise you.
That was recently. That was like 2-3 years ago, bro. All these guys. He hadn't scored a free kick in ages.
Scary history? Go look up the last time West Brom has scored 5 goals in the Premier League. Guess what club?
You know what? Yeah.
Oliver Skip.
We do this. We give
Oliver Skip
respectfully again. We give lower clubs history. 5-2 to West Brom. I will never forget that result. I seen it.
Yeah, that West Brom.
I seen it with my own eyes.
Hey, no, chat. You know it's dark. You know this Chelsea December period gets literally real dark. If you live in England, yeah, it gets dark. early. We're talking like 3:30 p.m. It's night. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And then the pitch, like people, I said the other day, I can't remember a good Boxing Day.
Hold on, be right back.
No, I can't. Last season, it was Fulham last year. That was the one game I
I
didn't
know,
go to at
man.
home last season. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. But
Man, I don't remember a good away day. I don't remember a good Boxing Day. Jay, a Boxing Day is meant to be fun, where you watch the Premier League games and win, and then you have a good Christmas.
bro, I don't
No,
know.
but
Something
yeah,
about
this
Chelsea.
is a good point.
No, I'll tell you
Still,
what.
like,
I'll tell you
go
what
on.
the worst Boxing Day was for me. Under Lampard, where he got battered 3-1 by Arsenal. Do you remember how bad they were at that point?
Oh my days!
Yeah,
I
exactly.
remember the
Do you remember how
game.
bad they were? Yeah, do you remember how bad they
Oh
were?
my days! That stupid Saka deflected goal. Oh
No,
my!
a Xhaka free kick. A Xhaka free kick.
No, Saka scored a deflected goal against
Yeah,
Mendy.
and a Xhaka free kick.
Bro, they were so bad as well. They were terrible.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. Chelsea Boxing Day, yeah, and Christmas time just decide to gift people. Anyway,
that's
be
it.
outside. The league is done, yeah. Man said the league is done. Let's focus on winning a cup. We can always win a Champions League. I saw team run it. Nah, with good coaching, you can win a lot. Oh yeah, Lacazette free kick. I remember the game like it was yesterday. The Arsenal game, especially, and all these big games, I actually remember them quite well. Saka scored, it weren't deflected. So deflected.
Yo, you hear me?
Yes, AJ, what are you telling me?
Big up the man them.
Leeds almost beat City. No, bro, Leeds had a good performance against City, but they lost. They lost.
They lost. City won. That's a
Calvert-Lewin got a penalty, but they lost. They were rubbish on the. Don't get twisted, AJ, Dev and Jay. They weren't good. They were just bodying us. They didn't do anything great. They scored a good goal from the guy I said before in the preview, Tamaka. I literally mentioned him. Yeah. Scored a good goal. They had an open header and a tap-in.
Bro.
Am I meant to be sitting here going, give me Leeds praise? They did route 101. They just had good strength and put us under pressure. That was it. Do you see any tactical? Some AJ, I don't know if you watched the whole game because is a different time zone and that. But I didn't see any tactical. Chelsea got tactically outdone by Leeds. It was just they wanted it more. Their press was decent, and they just was up for the fight. And that journey to Leeds clearly stunk these men out. Because what was that?
So people are saying that we got beat tactically as well.
The context is, AJ, let me give the context for you land, yeah? The context is, I said, like, Dominic Calvert-Lewin scoring against us is a joke. And they were like, oh, yeah, but Leeds played good against City. And I said, City game was different because they lost. They lost.
Yeah.
They lost. Like, as much as City's defense is stinky, they beat Fulham and they beat Leeds by outscoring them. So they did what they had to do. And they can think about the defense next week. You get me? They can think about it next week. Oh, you know what? We'll fix that area. We'll do better. We can't do that. Now we have to win. Now we have to win.
Yep.
Hey, but this is for all those people that were saying we have a better attack than City's, right? Better than one man Holland. This is the time to show it. Like, a lot of people's necks are on the line when they said we have a better attack
Are you
City.
referring to Don?
Yo, my hands are up, bro.
Oh, Don, Rob. I can name drop people. I don't do that. They know.
I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty.
I know you're guilty, Chelsea. You know you're guilty.
Let me let AJ line. Go ahead, AJ.
I just think, first of all, the Leeds thing tactically, clearly Leeds didn't out-tactic us. They just wanted the game more. They had more energy. And on top of that, we made bare mistakes. Like, if you make mistakes in the back, you're most likely going to lose. So, that's kind of where we lost the game. Tosin, made a couple mistakes.
That was a 1-1 draw. A center back conceded 2 goals.
Exactly. Bro. Like, they didn't do anything. Really.
That's a Brentford draw.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a typical Chelsea result. That's a typical Chelsea result of like the last 5 years.
But but AJ, we forgot when you got Tosin, you automatically go down 2 levels. So now before it's a draw, now you might lose.
Tosin been making that mistake all season. So it's like we've seen this already. So
like I said, I'd rather Josh make that mistake than Tosin.
Exactly. My problem is Maresca. I'm saying the players, didn't show up. They wasn't doing the basics. They wasn't giving us the basics, right? But when you send a team out there that's not set up in a comfortable, familiar way, and then on top of that, you got people making mistakes already, this is what you get. And I don't know why Maresca did that. And you see he made the change right at halftime, and we back in the game instantly. So nobody can take that away. As soon as he made the change at halftime, we were back in the game. The only problem is, why didn't he take off Tosin? Why did he take off Badia Shield?
Because
Was Badia
take
Shield
them
worse
off
than
for
Tosin?
who and play them for who?
So
No,
leave
AJ, it's
Tosin,
fitness,
leave
man.
Badia and Chalaba. What's wrong with that?
It's uh, who's your
There's a
left, who's your
problem
right
with
center
all the
back?
combinations if Fofana's there,
No. But
but
this is what we're saying. When you said leave Badia and leave Chalaba, who's your left, who's your right? You're gonna tell me
Hold on.
left is gonna be Badia and right is gonna be Chalaba. Chalaba has been proven to be worse at right center back. That's just
listen,
what it's been.
we
So it's like
got
we're it's not. Go.
somebody got to play. Somebody has to play.
No.
You just got to
You're
choose the
spitting.
lesser of two evils. Tosin been making mistakes, bro. The whole fan base sees it. You think he's gonna play Tosin again?
Nah, it's either what you're saying is facts. It's either he's Chalaba's going to right side of center back, or he's playing Josh. And at this rate, I'm okay with either versus Tosin.
Low
I better not see
key, I
Tosin
know,
in the squad again,
I know it's my
except for Carabao Cup.
platform, but I know we got
Go ahead.
Bournemouth literally 24 hours, less 24 hours, but I'm kind of happy Tosin done his stinker early in the December run, and he hasn't. And it wasn't we drew one, drew lost, and then he does this, and now we've got like 4 losses in like 10 games. So I'm hoping that what's my realistic expectation, knowing I've got Tosin, etc. at the back moving forward?
Brother,
I'm just
we're
hoping
1-9 right now.
that where's the hopium? I'm
That's
hoping
crazy.
Josh can just step up and do decent enough job for Jan. Let's do one step at a time, AJ and Dev. So Josh plays in the next 4 weeks sporadically, and he does good enough in the squad game to help us just get draws and wins, and that's it. I don't want you to be great. I don't care if you're decent. Just don't be tossing, which is nothing.
My thing is, Josh, why has he been out the team like recently? Like I don't
I
really
don't know,
understand,
man.
because I think he already had that period of being in the team sporadically and impacting the games, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared. And
Yeah.
now
That's some
Maresca's like, oh, I wish I had him in the squad. Like,
yeah,
what happened?
I
Why wasn't he
told
in
Jay
this?
this. Hindsight speech.
Hindsight is a
Like,
wonderful thing, man.
Word.
listen, I haven't got a you in it, but they go to me like, oh yeah, I wish I didn't do it. I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can make a mistake right now on the stream and say, boys, I'm sorry. You couldn't hear me, but do you really hear it? Not really. Like, you made the mistake, so you make the mistake.
Well, no, but what I think
AJ
what it does do. Sorry to cut you off, Chaz. I think what it does do is it makes us Chelsea fans aware that he knows what he done wrong. So then, like, we can look at it and go, okay, so can we expect something different the next game?
No, but the point is though, that point only makes sense if beforehand there was no expectation for him to play. Before this game, people would have liked Josh to start playing more games anyway. So him now coming out and saying I should have played him it's cold air. It doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah,
You think so? You think that doesn't mean anything?
No.
I think that's damning for Tosin.
Yeah, I'm happy that Jay said he said it, so now he's accountable, and that's what you want managers to say. But he said something that we already knew, so it's twofold.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
but my point is, like, we all know that,
going
but
forward.
some managers might sit there and like they might be stubborn. They sit there and go, like Arteta, for instance, he'll sit there and go, I did this because of this, and it just unlucky on the day. But he's actually come out and said, I should have started Josh. So then the next game, I'm not saying Josh should start against Bournemouth, because I think it should be Chalobah and Fofana, but I'm saying
and then Josh makes a mistake and they interview him. Then what?
Nah, I get what you're saying. You're saying going forward, he's already laid the brickwork that's saying the next time we're in this situation where I gotta rotate, Josh is gonna get some priority.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. And I agree. That has to be, otherwise, why are you coming out and talking? Just keep your mouth shut if that's not what
facts,
you're saying.
Yeah. And now he has to. That's what I'm saying. I'm happy he's talking about it openly. But like, again, am I gonna overdeep it and go, wow, I'm happy he said it because managers in the past would keep it quiet and they would keep it vague, and he's just come out and said straight. Tosin was rubbish. I should have played Josh, which is good to hear because we already knew that. But at the same time, I'm like, why would you trust Tosin anyway? Especially if you trust him in the FA Cup, in the Carabao Cup and stuff, even in the Champions League, I wouldn't mind. In the Premier League and in the away day, it's very risky. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if it was at home, I would hear it a bit more. You know, away from home, I don't know. I don't know, man.
Well,
Wait, what's Malik say here? But Malik, he's always in the chat, showing, always appreciating the comment. Chelsea, he's been poor all season. Out of all the games we lost, bar one, he didn't play, and the other games it cost us all was on the pitch. Nah, it's peak. So he's been at the crime scene for all the crimes other than one crime. It's crazy. Yeah, it's not good, man. Why not play Josh Fun and Reece in front then? Nah, we can't play Fun and Reece every week. They need to be rested. They need to be rested.
This is Reece James and Wesley Fofana we're talking about. Like, they both get injured for fun. Well, to be fair, Reece hasn't in over a year, but still, we know what Reece James is like.
Yeah, it's a bit sketchy, man. But anyway, let's talk about Bournemouth tomorrow. I'm not sure Andy's joining, but yeah, talk about Bournemouth tomorrow. Very, very big game now. We drew against Arsenal, lost against Leeds. That's 1 point in our last 6 games.
Win 3 points, nothing else. Has to be.
Where are we at on in the table right now? Because I know
right now we are 4th in the league.
Above us.
We are 4 or 5 points behind City. We are 9 points behind Arsenal. We are joint points with Aston Villa, who have better goals than us.
No, we're not.
This is off the top of my head. We are only 2 points in front of United. No, I said that.
We have to win, bro. We getting in a top 4 race right now.
Yeah, Villa's on 27, and then this department, AJ. Top of my head, there are at least 2-3 teams on 22 points.
Yeah,
and there's even loads of teams from like 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th on 21. And our goal difference isn't that high anymore. Our goal difference is 10.
We Palace and Sunderland are only a point behind us. Brighton, United, Liverpool are only 2 points behind us. Man United and Liverpool are 8th and 9th. And then Everton are 10th. They're only 3 points behind us.
And Jay, what's the lowest goal? What's the lowest goal difference out of all those teams?
Everton are -2.
And what's like the highest?
Out of the team, out of like the top half, should we say?
Teams underneath us. Up until the 20.
Palace have got 7.
What's our current goal difference? 13, 12?
Our goal difference is 10.
Yeah, so okay, so if we drew the game,
it was 13, but we lost 3-1. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been 12 in that case then.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, what's the cool, boys? If we drew, we'd probably still be top 4. Because like I can't.
We are still top 4.
No, so if we draw tomorrow,
unless
the team 1 point behind us, who's 1 point behind us? Palace.
I'm never gonna be worried about top 4 as far as I'm concerned.
No. By the way, Dev, when I'm talking about this, we make it very, very clear. This isn't me doing maths to figure out where we're going to be end of December and we're 9 points behind Arsenal. I'm just going off like how it could be tomorrow.
No, of course. But yeah, I'm just saying,
obviously, like this, the feeling is different when you're sitting 4th, when you're sitting 9th.
No, I agree, but I'm saying I've seen us be 12th and still pull out top 4. As far as I'm concerned, we got back to where we were under the previous regime, which was top 4 team, dangerous in all cups. I feel like we finally.
What I would say is very interesting though. What I would say before we talk about Bournemouth, because now Dev's back, boys, you do realize we're worse than last season. This time last season, by the way.
Really?
Did you know that?
What worse? You said?
I think this time last season we had 24 6 points. This time,
yeah, we was in first place though. That's why.
Yeah, like we're actually worse than last year, which is very interesting because you wouldn't think that the way everyone's been speaking.
No, I think the league was easier last year. I think the league was easier last year than
the league's a little more competitive this year, but we got to
see
the league's injuries and all that stuff.
Yeah, everyone's got major injuries. Everyone could beat each other. Goals have been scored against all different variations of teams. Is like Man City won the game and conceded 4 goals against a mid-table team. That's crazy. you know. But anyway, Bournemouth preview, like Jay said, we can ditto what he said. It's a must win. But I wanted to ask the boys in terms of what should we do differently. So AJ, what would you want to see differently to this game? Obviously, the intangibles are obvious, mentally being ready. But what would you change in terms of like? Do you think the main issue was the physicality, the concentration, or do you think it was tactical?
I think our main issue is always a mix of mentality and some sort of like, I guess this is mentality too, but like not reducing the mistakes, not like that's where we always fall short to me,
Yeah,
where we either approach a game where we not on it, like we played a big game and then we have a smaller team game and we not on it the same way. I guess that's mentality, and also just making mistakes. I think that's
yeah,
just something that's been killing us all season because we should have like 6, 7, 8 more points than we have right now.
for sure.
But yeah, that's what I want to do. I mean, that's what I want to see. I don't know. I know Maresca has to rotate though. You know, it's a lot going on. He just has to rotate. So it's hard to, maintain a certain level when there's such a difference in level of player. For instance, Caicedo, we don't have a replacement for Caicedo. Period.
But we do, but he's injured.
Yeah, but even still, is he on a level of like Caicedo? You understand? I mean, we
But
haven't
don't know.
seen
We don't
we
know
haven't
yet.
seen it,
We
but
don't.
To
I
be
think
fair,
it's just
to be
safe
fair,
to assume.
what I will say though is, I
Yeah.
don't think we should expect like the backup players to be at the level of that of so and so player because they're starters for a reason. But the idea is they have to come in and do a job. Like Esugo, he might not be Caicedo's level, but Caicedo is one of, if not the best midfielder in the world. So it's like we can't always expect like the backup. I don't think we should always expect the backup to
Yeah,
be of
but
the level.
but the
we're gonna
levels
see
can't
some form of
drop
drop.
the way they're dropping though.
Oh
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not
yeah,
expecting
that
that, but yeah, it's
like
the
for example,
distance is crazy.
Caicedo is giving you an average 7.2 right a week until that horror show where he got sent off instant zero. But my thing is, if you look at it, did Santos even give us a 4? But like, be honest, and Santos has done well in some games, but like in that game, did he give us a 4? No. So the drop off was levels, like massive levels, and that's what AJ is saying, and that's where that's where the board and all the recruitment that's where the anger should be directed in that instance, because people are saying they shouldn't be the levels of Caicedo for the bench player, but look at Arsenal, and I hate to use those bastards as an example. When they lose core players, they didn't. Bro, Gyökeres hasn't played in like 3-4 Prem games.
And
They've been
still
fine.
scoring.
That's my point. It's like they don't have Kai Havertz. I haven't seen Kai Havertz in an Arsenal kit in God knows how long.
Yeah.
They're fine. So it's like I'm not asking for them. I'm not asking to have Caicedo. Excuse me. I'm not asking to have Declan Rice and then have Enzo as a bench player. I'm asking for like a Semenyo. You get what I'm saying? So that when the drop off happens, it's not so severe. Because that's what's happening right now. Like, bro, we got smoked by Leeds. Like, it's one thing if we got smoked by Bournemouth. It's one thing if we got smoked by a top 6. We got smoked by Leeds. That's supposed to be a contested rivalry game for Chelsea. Do you understand? We got smoked. Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Light work. By the first half, the game was done. We all knew this, and we were still down by a goal.
No, I
Like,
get
come
you.
on, man.
We literally
Come
said
on,
this
man.
one day. Listen to I see said to these boys, I was like, yeah, we're not coming back. I literally referenced to the
Bro,
team.
when Neto hit the goal, I literally said it. I said, bro, my prediction's coming true. We're gonna lose 3-1. I asked Ches, bro. Me and Ches spoke at
Yeah,
halftime.
no, I said
Tell me
we'll
I'm
lose. You
lying.
said 3-1. You spot on. But boys,
It's
so
crazy.
I think AJ made some good points. What we need to change. But Jay, is there anything else you would add on top of what AJ said that you would do different as well?
What against Bournemouth?
Yeah, like because obviously
Well,
it's going to be a similar game, innit? Everyone, the manager said it, we've said it.
yeah. I mean, I will say, I think we'll see a slightly better performance with some of the starters coming back, like restarting. Palmer should be starting, in my opinion. I think we'll see an increased level, but it's just about getting the 3 points. As I say, I don't care how we do it. If it's a 1-0, if it's a 2-1.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. As you were speaking, I was about to say, Dev, to let you respond. For tomorrow's game, I'm not too concerned about the performance. I'll be honest. Like if Chelsea play a bit better than Leeds and grab a penalty, I'll take that every single day of the week. Chelsea didn't play good last year against Bournemouth, but we won 1-0 in Cuckoo last minute.
Yeah.
I'll take that every single day of the week. Because at the end of the day, we're not in a position, we're top 4, all the title race, to be going, I want a great performance and a win. This is Christmas time. Get your wins. Arsenal did not play great yesterday. If you watch their match reaction, I use Arsenal again because they're top of the league as a reference point. They didn't come after the game and go, yay, we scored 2 goals against Brentford. Oh.
They're like, go beat Villa.
We're like, yeah, it was decent. We scored. We're still top of the league. We keep it moving. We'll go next game. There's another injury. We figured that one out. That's all. If we forget Arsenal, if Man City are in the top 4 race and they're better than us, they're doing we had a terrible performance. We won. We just stopped seeing goals, you know?
Chez, either team they pick, because people just have their agendas. The teams that are ahead of us are showing why they're ahead of us. It's that simple, man. Like, people can, like, once again, this is not 5 games into the season. That table is taking fucking shape. Like, I don't know how many Prem seasons people have to watch every year to understand the trend that happens every fucking year. You have the first 10 games where you might see Spurs top of the league. You might see Man United in 16th. It's funny for a while. Then shit gets serious. All the teams start to fall into the relevant position they're supposed to be in. And right now, we are where we expect us to be, around 4th and 3rd. Because what did we do over the summer? Not enough. That's the low end of it. Like, I mean, the short end of it. We didn't do enough in the summer. The center back depth is showing.
Cool.
And our attack needs just a bit more. Like, I'm talking about just a bit more as far as to be prolific enough to carry the load of the defense right now. It's not that good to carry this.
Let's do this before we all cut. Let's do a quick lineup, yeah, of what we want, not what we're going to do.
Hold on a sec. I'm here. Mic on.
No,
we need the strongest lineup right now. The strongest possible lineup. Unfortunately, that's the position we're in right now.
100% AJ, bro. We get up.
Who we play next after this game? Sorry to cut you off.
No. We find out. I think it's Everton at home.
Oof.
Everton at home will probably be on the weekday. It's dark. Hey, AJ, it's dark. You don't win this game. You know, AJ, you don't win this game. It starts to get a bit like.
Kendrick once said shit gets spooky every day in October, but for Chelsea, it's every day in December.
Dark.
No, but it's more. If you don't win tomorrow, it gets more than spooky. It gets a bit like.
Nah, it's not that spooky. Yeah, and the reason why I say it's never that spooky is because, once again, one thing the depth is good for is attack in midfield. And I may question our winger depth, but bro, unless we go on a trend where like we lost 3-1, 2-0, like a sick trend. Like if we lose like that, Ches, that's a different conversation. Like, say we drew tomorrow.
No, stop.
Don't wish that on us right now.
I'm not wishing nothing. I'm being honest because we've watched worse Prem seasons from us. We've watched us lose like 6 games in a row.
It's possible.
We've watched us lose 6 and draw.
That's how fine the lines are. That's how fine the lines are right now.
Exactly, I agree.
No, boys. Put your lineup, yeah. AJ should have never looked at this. I just looked at our fixtures.
That's what I was saying.
It can get dark, innit? Now I'm not gonna say what the fixtures are. I don't want to put it out in the reefer. I don't want to say anything. I'm just saying.
Man City, brother.
No. Before that,
we play City in January.
Like
Newcastle.
It can go really downhill. Like
we gotta go to St. James Park, right?
We have to win Saturday. We got to stop the bleeding. It starts with that one.
Skiing before, or some sort of like board sport. A cliff can look this way, and you could go down it. It could get really steep, really quick, and there's not a lot.
Speed picks up drastically
fast. It picks up a lot, and stopping becomes very, very difficult in the space of about 10 seconds.
And if you stop too suddenly, you're going off that
suddenly, a lot's wrong. Like one time I was skiing, I think this year, last year when I went, and I thought I could just jump off my skis nonchalantly and everything would be okay. And I thought my leg was broken. That could have been a 6-month game changer. That could have been a mad Lavia. That could have been a Lavia thing.
I respect all that ski. I can only snowboard because skiing is not the one, bro. Your legs
I could be Lavia. I could be out. I'm saying there's no football for years. I ain't 15 years old anymore. Not old, but you get me. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Let me do this lineup.
It's okay.
I'm waffling, bro. Let me do this with AJ and Dev real quick. Do you get it? Let's do this real quick, yeah. But chat, let me know what your opinions are as well. You get me? So we can all have our opinions and give it into the comment section to get that done exceptionally well. Yeah, let's stop the lay, man. Let's do our formation we would do in the game, which is this one here. Yes, this one. We can move it around. We'll go with this one. I don't know if AJ and Dev are there, but just let me know when to like change. Let me know when to change to how you would
You
change.
can't see me?
No, you're here. But I'm
Okay.
on this tab, so I can't see it at the moment.
Oh,
So,
okay, yeah, I'm there.
Sanchez is there, right?
I would
For
always just do 4-2-3-1, but I know everybody likes to do this.
we can change it in the
I
game. We can change
mean,
up anyway.
I
the
think
thing
it's
is,
easier to
we change
understand
during
when
the
it's
game
4-2-3-1.
anyways. It's like
Yeah.
just
What
set
we'll
it up
do
how
is
you
we'll
see
input
fit
the
because it's
players and
gonna
then
shift
we'll
it.
just move them around, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, what would you guys say for the centre backs? There's a big debate. I think Josh plays because he's been talking about it
Tosin's
all this
not
time.
playing. If Tosin plays, we're cooked. That's all I know.
Yo, the fact that we talk so much about our center backs just makes me upset, bro. Because it's like,
Because
It
AJ,
is.
this club
It's
is
fair.
built on fucking proper defense, bro.
bro,
You've never seen
exactly.
the defense this bad. Tell me in your
We
lifetime
shouldn't
when you've seen
be
the defense this
having
bad.
conversations about center back. There's supposed to be 2 solid, 3 solid center backs.
I was fucking 5 the last time our defense was this
Did
bad.
Cucurella
Not counting
play
fucking
a
man.
full
Potter.
90 the other day?
Yeah, he did. We haven't seen Hato like in like 6 weeks.
He might play Hatter this game.
Someone tried to tell me Potter had a better defense, and I was like, yeah, because he was choosing to lose games 1-0 instead of 3-1. Fucking
You
pussy.
saying
It's
you
crazy.
saying Achampong or Badia Shield instead of Gusto?
What do you mean? Gusto at right back.
Right now, Gusto's not on the field.
Okay. I get you mean AJ, by the way.
Gusto at right back.
Yeah, I'll change it.
That's why I like to do the 4-2-3-1 though. Just to say,
I agree with that, but if we're gonna do it with the back 3, you're gonna put Achampong. Oh God, no. Oh God, no! If Achampong is left center back, we're cooked, bro. I don't know.
This
I
doesn't
can't.
work,
I
bro.
can't
It's
even
got
visually
to be.
look at that. I can't.
It's gonna have
I
to
can't.
be Caliber here, bro.
It has to be Chalobah. I can't see Josh on the left.
Because I get you saying, AJ. It doesn't make sense.
No, I hear you. It could be Badia Shield, you know.
Because in the game, it's gonna be
could be Badia Shield and Fofana.
I personally think it's gonna be like this.
Damn, England got Croatia.
Chalobah and Fofana's our best 2 at this point.
So I think he's gonna drop Cooker and play him against Atlanta and against Everton. I think he'll play Reece James, Gusto like that. James here. Obviously, we know Enzo will go deeper.
So we're saying for Everton, he's gonna bench some of these guys, right?
For Everton, he'll have. Looking at our fixtures, we got Cardiff away. He'll play the first team against Atlanta and Everton. He'll rest loads of guys against Cardiff, and then we'll play first team against Newcastle and Villa.
Enzo's played every single game over the last.
Caicedo can come back when?
So is Rice.
After Everton, right?
So is Rice.
So is Rice.
I hear you.
Yes, midfielders in the league, they do.
Enzo and Rice is definitely built different, but I hear you.
Yeah, like these men don't really get injured.
Like we gotta look at it that way.
Obviously their builds are different. But I'm saying,
it's just how it is. That's life.
I'm playing with
No,
Hernia. Like, he's on it. Like he played with Hernia for like 6 months. Like,
no, I'm not saying Enzo's
no,
he'll
play.
I'm saying Enzo's not built like that, bro. Like,
do you guys think of Esteval or Nacho?
He's not a robust type of
let's be real.
on that level.
It's even crazy to think how much size Enzo's put on since like the first
year.
Like,
he's done well. He's done well for himself.
What do you think is gonna happen with the attack? Because this is where it gets very interesting. I don't know.
It gets shaky.
But our next game.
First of all, let's talk about the Lap and Yao Pedro. I don't know if y'all spoke about them, but them two. Let me not get crazy. Them two, they. I don't know. I want them to hold bench. Both of them. They not doing shit.
especially João Pedro, he's stinking it up.
I'm upset with Yao Pedro because he got all the skill set, but it's like he's still missing a mental part of it. He's still missing
Hey,
it.
you know who Pedro reminds me of? He's doing the Mason Mount, bro. He's ghosting. He's ghosting on the pitch.
No. We need to use quickly, by the way, but he's not ghosting. He's just playing crap. He's not
Gil,
like AJ would tell you, yeah. I watched the game and like AJ's spot on. It's the mental. It's like he gets the ball and makes the wrong decision every single time. Like maybe 1 in 5, he'll make the right pass and make the right turn. He gets on the ball and he's turning twice for no reason. He'll beat a
bro.
guy, turn back in, then run and get a foul. Like, what are you
Mhm.
doing, bro?
He still got to make that step up, bro. He has to make
overcomplicating it a
that.
lot. I'm gonna say big club tax. I think he's overcomplicating things a lot.
It's a big, yeah. It's a step up. You know, that's what it is.
Team not playing that well, the pressure is definitely getting to him. Because
It's
he's when you start doing double skills for no reason, like that's a bit sus. Like you don't need to do that. So why are you doing it? You're not trying to impress anybody because you already made it to Chelsea. So I think it's confidence. I think he's having to compensate for the fact that he's not confident right now. But anyway,
he's
we
only
don't know.
been here for 6 months almost. You know, I know he came in Club World Cup, so you know it's still early. I think he'll be better, but like right now, we're not getting enough from him or from Delap. You know, they're not even doing the basics to a high enough level for us to be like, yeah, they got to start. So I'll go Giu.
I'm never gonna lie. I'll play better not here as well. You know,
nah,
I'm joking.
nah, we have to
I'll
win,
play
bro.
Palmer, man.
Maybe Palmer.
This team definitely beats.
You think Palmer is fit to start?
No, but this is what we're gonna do. You can disagree with me.
Yeah.
Oh, this team beats Bournemouth. Come on, boys.
That's a strong team, bro. Like I said, that's basically besides Giu and maybe Garnacho, that's our best team.
Besides 3 guys, it's our first team.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't play Kato over Colwell. You wouldn't play Monkey over Delap, ideally. And who's the other one?
4 guys.
Who's the other 2?
I say Hato, Giu, Garnacho. Actually, yeah, 3.
No, it's 3, bro.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, it's tight. Yeah, it's tight. But yeah, AJ, man, what do you think? What would you change before I go, man? Before we go?
I wouldn't really change much. I'm just worried about Enzo Neto. They've been playing game after game, and I say that because I know that, you know, these guys are fit, they could play, but certain players, we literally need them for the whole season. So if we don't have a replacement for Enzo that like does what he does, and Caicedo, we don't have that, and Neto is our number 1 winger right now.
To be fair, AJ, I think we're okay because I think in the attack we have our full squad depth available.
Yeah,
we
like
have no injuries.
Like
I don't think the attack's been so far. The attack's actually been quite rotated quite well, AJ. It's been more the midfield is a massive issue.
Yeah.
If we were to lose Enzo now, we are really finished.
Big problem. Even this little 3 games with Caicedo.
Then you start looking at the red button in the middle of the table. You know what I'm saying? You start getting a bit.
Oh, panic button.
People start hesitating if things starting to make. You know that we watch the movie, you see a ball game, and the red buttons that they get out of free card, but it's definitely a consequence at the end of it. People start hesitating, start questioning. Should we press the red button now? Because I'm starting to get a bit.
Yeah, man. It's like I said. That's the only part on our board they got to hold the corn, man. Is how the hell you let our depth be this poor? Like, I'm not talking about the attacking part, but the midfield and defensively. Like, I know they bought Lavia, and it's unfortunate what's happened to Lavia. But other than Lavia, like, let's look at it. Like, we can't use Asugo yet properly, and even if Asugo was fully fit, once again, he's young. I have to keep repeating this for people because you know everybody's going at Steve now. Oh, he's been not performing in the last couple of games, but once again, he's young. No different than Lamine Yamal. Like, these things happen when you're a young player, no matter how talented you are. So it's like we don't have the proper depth at midfield and defense. That's the reality. The team you're picking is depending on who you think is going to be rested for Everton. So the team we have right now in front of you could be completely off if he decides.
Atlanta.
Oh shit!
But
Shit! I
let me
forgot
tell
about
you
Atlanta.
something though.
Fuck.
So basically,
My
Fuck.
I know we got to make top 4. We got to make Champions League spots.
yeah.
And that's the goal minimum. You know, going into the season, we didn't think we was going for the title, but there's still an opportunity for it. So you got to go with that. But our best chance at silverware is Champions
Champions
League,
League.
FA Cup,
Literally,
Carabao Cup.
AJ,
And so
literally.
that's why I'm saying these
Yeah,
players
yeah,
like
yeah.
Enzo, Neto, these players need to be saved so they're at least 100% for those games.
But then if that's the
No, no,
case,
That's it.
AJ. This is what
we're
I'm about to ask
expecting
you
a
guys.
draw minimum tomorrow. Wait, no, let's have an honest conversation. I'm not just saying
So-
like right off our B team like that, but that means then theoretically Josh should be playing. Like the other players should be playing in places of our Enzos, our Fofanas, all these things. So if that's the case against
You see,
Bournemouth, I don't see
No,
us winning the game.
AJ. This is what I'm saying to you guys. I think he'll take this game seriously because of the loss the other day.
yeah,
If
he
we-
has to. He has to.
If we
He has
beat
to.
Leeds, I reckon tomorrow he would have rotated like he did against Leeds.
Yep.
Yes.
And we all, I think collectively as a fan base, we all would have accepted a draw
And
or
we would
even
have
like
accepted, but
a
you know what? It
respectable loss, as they say.
And Dev, even if you lost against the way we did against Bournemouth against Leeds, you'll be like, you beat Leeds, fine. Tosin made the
Beat
mistake.
Burnley, drew
Cool,
10
yeah,
men against
fine,
Arsenal. We see
But
the
the problem,
cracks, but we know
is
what's
because
up.
we've got them back to back, you've lost first, now you have to win. Whereas if you win first, if you lose,
I put
Yes,
it to you
sir.
this way:
yeah.
context is key, Ches. Because if you
It's
look
all,
at it
it's all
right
context,
now,
it's optics, isn't it? It's views, how it's viewed.
no,
isn't
no,
it?
no. This is what I'm saying. Because if
Yeah.
next game we lose, we're 1-9 points.
Yeah,
Like,
1 in 9
from
points.
You
from the
can't
Arsenal
lose
game
2
in 3.
back-to-back
Like,
And
Premier
you
League
by the way,
can't.
there's a
Can't.
high probability you could be sitting like 7th in the
8th?
league.
9th?
Yeah.
It could get that bad. Like, I don't know how low we can drop. From what I understand, like, presuming it all went, like, worst case scenario, I think we end up 7th or 8th. But, like, you don't want to be in that position when the reality is with all these injuries, look at where Chelsea have gotten to. So it's like, I'm okay if we would have lost the Arsenal game with 10 men. I would have been pissed the fuck off about it, but you understand, Caicedo gets taken out, takes himself out the game stupidly, like we should have lost that game. But the way we lost to Leeds, the manner, bro, they dispatched us. Like, I'm talking about in the midfield, they did what we do most of the time with our midfield. They stepped to us, put us in our place. The wingers got pocketed up. Their wingers were looking to create deadly chances from corners. Set pieces were deadly. Every long throw was a fucking chance created almost. Like, bro, we got stepped to. Like, so my issue is, based on what I saw against Leeds, I have to ask myself, if you put the similar personnel out there against Bournemouth,
But Dev,
what is the result going to be?
This I'm trying to tell you and AJ if we cut. I'm saying, I think, boys, AJ as well, I think he'll go strong for our next 2 games. I think he'll
He
do.
has no choice. He has no
That's my
choice
point, AJ.
but to.
Because we lost, and last point on this, because we lost, we have to win our next 2 games. Because if we don't
Agreed.
beat Bournemouth, we slide. And if we don't beat Atlanta, we also slide.
Yeah, we risk Champions League. Yeah, you're right. They're
So
must-win
yeah,
games.
that's what I'm saying to you. I think he'll half rotate like this one here. Maybe not a Mark Q, but he might play Gittins. Do you get it? He might. If the lap starts, he'll drop another.
Is Atalanta away, by the way?
Yeah, bro, Atlanta's away. He's in Italy, bro. That's what I'm saying. And then we got Everton at home.
I'm telling
in
you
the
right now,
trenches
he's
right now, bro.
Everton is going to be the game where we're going to see the Tosins. And
By
I promise
Everton,
you,
by
Everton's gonna
Everton,
be the
we're
game.
going to need to see Tosin that. But if you win, no one cares. Like,
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
know what's
Last
crazy?
question. You need to
If
go.
we had beat Leeds, we wouldn't even be like we wouldn't feel this way about the games.
course
We'd be like,
not.
yo, Everton, yo.
Yeah.
But now,
But AJ, that's
Nah.
Chelsea for you. They can
Yo,
never
for real,
do
bro.
the fucking expected of them. Like, they always
Within
have to do the
24
unexpected.
hours,
Beat Bayern
bro.
away at home for a Champions League final against all odds, down a fucking But no. When it comes to beating Leeds, fucking
Yep.
18th turn 17th place Leeds, we get bopped.
Crazy.
That's our worst loss of the season. That's Chelsea
People.
for you.
Well,
It's
it's crazy.
crazy.
Yeah. We've seen the team now. What's your lot's predictions for the game?
Nah, I don't want to do it, bro. I'd rather be a fence sitter today, because if I'd say my honest opinion, like in the words of our legend Jose, if I speak, 2-1
Hey,
loss,
Dev,
man.
give it
2-1
quickly, man.
loss.
I need to
2-1
leave. I need
loss.
to
2-1
leave.
loss. 2-1 loss. 2-1
2-1
loss.
loss. That's
2-1
where you
loss.
going?
Hey, nah,
Oof.
If I see Josh or Tosin at the back and Tosin's at left
Oof.
side center back or Josh is in left side center back, 2-1.
What's the
Telling you
AJ.
right
mood
now.
like after that? What's the situation
It's
after that?
peak. People are gonna go with the manager. People are gonna go with the players. People are gonna go with the
Oh
board. You know
hell
how
no.
Chelsea is, man. You know how
We
Chelsea
don't
AJ,
is.
need
I'm
AJ,
that.
AJ,
predicting
what
a
are you gonna
loss.
say? I need to leave the house. What are you saying?
Listen, man. I
2-1.
just hope I hope we win, bro. I gotta see the lineup because right now the lineup is a super wild card.
Come on, Prodigy.
Man.
2-1 Chelsea. I see you,
So
brother.
I'm hoping we win. That's it. I can't say because I can't guess off of what I don't know right now.
I'm just gonna go with to end off the stream. I hope Dev's wrong. I hope we win. If we don't, like AJ said,
Wait, Ches,
what is
let
the
me be
move gonna
clear.
be like?
Yo,
If we see a strong team, I honestly see a draw. I see a 1-1. But I expect to see still changes at the back. That's why I'm calling a loss.
I personally think because you went with the same manager, same team basically last year and won, I think we'll carry that over. And they're in bad form. I could just see us stinking out and getting like a 2-0 win.
I would love nothing more, especially a set
And,
piece
and, then,
goal again.
We need
Oh,
that.
and
sensational.
then everyone goes quiet again because then you win. It's reckon it.
But because the thing is, we're so good on the math, and
Because
Ahmed is very
the thing
brief.
about Villa and Arsenal play each other.
Gotta
So
win.
if we win, we go above Villa, 100%. If they draw, we go close to Arsenal again, and we get close to Villa.
Right now, we
It.
can't even watch these other teams right now, bro.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
saying we need to get in. But anyway, people,
Like,
you in the
yeah,
comments below, man, how you're feeling. We'll see you guys
Hit the
after the game
likes.
tomorrow, man. But yeah, love
big
AJ
up.
for joining.
Hit me
TikTok's
up in the
there,
chat, boys. I got you.
Dev is there, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Safe.